Hey, what's up, YouTubers? Grant F here again with another great video review for you guys. And I know I said in my video before last, my last video I did The Shining, and before that I did the 2013 remake of Carrie, that I was going to talk about The Iceman, biopic, crime biopic starring Michael Shannon based on a true story about Richard Kuklinski. I will get to that. However, there are some classics that I really do want to talk about and touch base on. And these are movies that personally, opened my eyes to film, and just from a very young age to very recently with the movie I'm going to talk about today. And this is, without a doubt, one of my favorite films of all time. And it is also my favorite Coen Brothers film that they've ever done. And that is, of course, No Country for Old Men. This has Tommy Lee Jones, Javier Bardem, and Josh Brolin, Woody Harrelson, and also Kelly MacDonald from Boardwalk Empire, which is one of my favorite shows that I've been watching right now. It's in its fourth season, and I absolutely love that show. But anyway, No Country for Old Men, guys. I mean, what the fuck can you say about this film that hasn't already been said? Like, it is amazing. It is perfectly directed, perfectly shot, perfectly edited. The music, the dialogue. I mean, it is so well crafted and put together, and it's one of those films. It's a very quiet, slow burn type of film, but you are so invested and so just riveted by the story and by the characters that you just cannot like take your eyes off the screen. It is just so fucking entertaining. Like, it's just perfectly made. I absolutely love this movie. Mwah. But to get into the plot of No Country for Old Men, for all of you stupid dumbasses that have not already seen this movie, um, basically, I will read the plot synopsis on the back of the DVD for you guys. When a man stumbles on a bloody crime scene, a pickup truck loaded with heroin and $2 million in irresistible cash, his decision to take the money sets off an unstoppable chain reaction of violence. Not even West Texas law can contain it. Based on the novel by the Pulitzer Prize-winning author Cormac McCarthy and featuring an acclaimed cast led by Tommy Lee Jones, this gritty game of cat and mouse will take you to the edge of your seat and beyond, right up to its heart-stopping final moment. Yeah. Josh Brolin plays a guy, Llewellyn Moss, that stumbles upon this cash in a drug deal gone bad and decides to take the money for himself, and that ends up causing a chain reaction of chaos and violence, and in the shape of Javier Bardem, which is like that guy right there. That dude is just fucking evil incarnate. He is so scary in this movie. Perfectly acted by Javier Bardem. Totally steals the show. He, if he doesn't like people, he'll flip a coin to decide if he wants to let them go or kill them. I mean, there's a scene where he's talking to one character and he's about to murder him, and he says, if the road you took led you to here, of what purpose was the road? And the guy's like, what? Like, he just, I mean, he is just crazy, but there's a method to his madness. He has principles that he follows, even if they are twisted and sick. But definitely, Javier Bardem steals the show as the villain, Anton Chigurh. This is definitely the darkest Coen Brothers movie. It's very, very humorless. There is some humor in it if you can find it, but for the most part, it's very dark, very gritty, very real. Tommy Lee Jones is always perfect as always. I mean, he's one of my favorite actors. He does this great opening monologue at the beginning of the film where he's talking about, the lawmen of the old days, and, kind of compares himself to the old timers, and talks about a story about a man that murdered a 15-year-old girl, and, how he knew he was going to hell. Be there in 15 minutes, Like, I mean, it sets the tone perfectly for the film, and it's just, whenever I think of No Country for Old Men, I think of three things. Okay, I think of like Texas desert, just dry, rough Texas dirt, desert, just like barren land, I think of wind, because like just the sound of like open space, just like this desolate land. Like I just think of that, and three, I think of blood, because this movie is just very violent, very dark, very gritty, very gruesome. So yeah, desert, the sound of wind and blood. I mean, it's just it's about as primal and as elemental as you get. But yeah, guys, if you have not seen No Country for Old Men, you've got to see this film. It is hands down one of my favorite films of all time. I've seen it a dozen or so times, and it's another one of those films, like I've said on my channel before, that when you watch it, you notice new things every time. Today, when I watched it this morning, there was a scene where it was when Anton Chigurh gets that badass silenced pump action shotgun, and he's driving onto this big, huge metal bridge, and he aims the gun out the window and aims at this blackbird that's on the rail of the bridge and shoots, and he misses, and the bird flies off, and the bridge makes this cool wow, like kind of tuning fork sound, like from the buckshot hitting the bridge and making it this metallic sound. Really cool shot, really cool scene. But I never noticed that he missed the bird. And so I was like, man, was his intention to shoot it? Was he trying to kill it? Like, why did he miss it? Was he just trying to scare it? Was he just test firing his gun to make sure it worked with the silencer attached to it? I don't know, but I never noticed that. I think what I'd seen in the movie before, I thought he shot the bird. I thought the bird like flew up in the air and fell and died, because I wasn't really paying attention to it. But when I was getting ready to do a video review for it, I was really trying to focus hard on the film and think about different things I wanted to say. And I noticed that the bird flew away, and I was like, I wonder if that's something the filmmakers intentionally left in there. Like, did fate miss its mark? Were they trying to say something by having one of Chigurh's targets get away and escape? I mean, it was really interesting. It had me kind of thinking hard about it. But guys, you've got to see No Country for Old Men. Like, I'm telling you, go see this movie right now. It's awesome. You've got to see it. My next video review, guys, is going to be a big one. Definitely got some special plans for that one. It's a classic. Takes place on the water, and it involves a really, really hungry, angry fish. And that's all I'm going to say. So I will catch you guys later. If you guys like my video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I love talking with you guys about these films. I noticed on my last video review for, not The Shining, excuse me, the video before last, Carrie, I got a ton of views and a ton of comments for that one, which is strange. I don't really know why that video in particular has gotten more comments and hits than any of my other videos, but I guess people really like to talk about that film in particular. But nonetheless, I do appreciate the comments and feedback. I will catch you guys later. Y'all stay tuned for my next video review. It's going to be a good one, and y'all have a great day.